I'm about to hard boil a whole flat of eggs, and I figured I would show you exactly how I do it so that I can get the perfect jammy egg. So I have a huge pot of water boiling, rolling boil, and my flat of eggs. Now I took these eggs out of the refrigerator while this came up to a boil, so they've been on the counter maybe 5 or so minutes to bring that temperature down a little bit on the eggs. So now I'm going to gently put all of these eggs into my boiling water with a spider. I do about 6 at a time because that's what fits on my spider, and then I gently bring them down into the water so they don't crack. So now I set a timer for 7 minutes because I am going to store these in the refrigerator and then just kind of take them out as we eat them. And I'm going to warm them up before I eat them. I don't want them cooked to the exact temperature that I want or doneness that I want because I know I'm going to continue to cook them as we eat them through the week. So 7 minutes is perfect for us. If I were going to eat these right away, I would do 8 minutes because that's the perfect jammy egg in my opinion and what we like here in our house. So I would do 8 minutes if I were going to eat them right away. Because these are gonna sit in the fridge and we'll be eating them through the week, I'm gonna do 1 minute less, so 7 minutes, and that way they will be the perfect egg every time we eat them. While the eggs are boiling, I'm gonna find a bowl big enough to fit my eggs into once they are done. At about a minute left in the cook time, I'm going to fill this bowl with ice, probably about to here, and then put water in here to make really cold ice water. Again, within about a minute left. That way the eggs, as soon as the timer goes off, can go straight into the ice bath. So I have a lot of ice in here because this is a lot of eggs. This is 30 eggs. So if you're not hard boiling that many, then you don't need that many eggs, and obviously not as big of a bowl, but you're going to have to account for how much heat is going to come into this bowl when you add your eggs. You want the ice water to cool your eggs down fairly quickly, so you want a good amount of ice water in here. So I've got about a minute left. I've got my ice going. I'm going to put in some water to make sure this cools down really quickly. Okay, so my eggs have been sitting in ice water. Of course, the ice has melted, but it's still nice and cool in here. They've been sitting in ice water about 5 minutes. You can really let them go, probably 10, 15, even 20 minutes. Sometimes I actually put them in and forget all about them until way later, which is totally fine. And then when you're ready to crack, you're gonna take a look at your egg. You've got a pointier side and a more rounded side. The rounded side typically has an air pocket, so it's easy to peel and crack from up here. So what I typically do is I tap the rounded side, not the pointed side. The rounded side on the counter or on the bowl, just to give myself a little indent like that. And then you should be able to find that air pocket and it'll help you release the shell. I typically take the side of my thumb and kind of move the shell away, just like this, and it should come right off. Ta-da! And then I just kind of dunk it in the water to remove any of the shells, and it's done. So let's cut this guy open and see what we have inside.